Okay, today I'm visiting with G Louis Hemenway. Gary, could you just let our people know what you do as your profession?
Yeah. Most people know me here as a musician. I've been a professional musician all my adult life, but I sell real estate for Windermere, and I've been doing that for several years. Um, and I wear a lot of hats because the music world, I have to put together a lot of different things to make a career out of it. So.
Right, right. So with this current COVID-19, we're now 7, 8 weeks into it, and we see that it's going to be a while before the economy maybe starts slowly opening up. How is that affecting you with both your professional career in real estate and your career in music? How is that affecting you here locally in Walla Walla, where tourism and everything is huge?
Well, March 16th, 25% of my income disappeared.
Wow.
Because all of the venues that I would do music at disappeared. Not just here, but elsewhere. I just got another call from a big music festival that I play for in July that has been canceled. Oregon Symphony, I've worked with them. They've canceled things. Walla Walla Symphony canceled. So that disappeared. Real estate, it has not impacted me financially. Actually, I'm busier now than I have been. But it is different having to do business in a different way. But we have seen a slowing in the market, but not as significant as we might have expected. I think a lot of people are really interested in smaller towns right now. So.
Right. So basically, but you've probably had to change your model of how you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with the real estate and how you can show things. You're probably more virtual. But it sounds like with your music side, I know that with all of the small wineries that we have up and down Walla Walla, and with them being closed, you've missed out on a lot of opportunity.
A lot of opportunity, a lot of income.
Yeah.
In a very short period of time.
So Gary, can you tell me about what kind of support that you've been able to get, whether it's at the state level, city level, county level, just to help you get through this period?
Well, unfortunately, because I'm self-employed as a musician, I've not received any help. I don't qualify for unemployment, and I probably won't qualify for unemployment. I've not received any help from the county or the city, and it's not something that I expect. I have to echo, I saw the interview you did with Tom Macaroni, and I have to echo him. The help that I've gotten really hasn't necessarily come in the form of help. It's just come in the form of friendships and support. And when people found out we've been doing some busking, going out, just setting on the street, of course 6 feet apart, setting up on the street, doing music live. And when people find out about it, they've come out and they have sat across the street and they supported us and tip us, and it really has been friends and word of mouth. And so that's the only type of support that I've noticed.
So Gary, I know that you're also a music director with one of the churches here locally. Can you share a little bit of insight with us about the congregation, what you have heard, and yourself not being able to have church services like they used to be 2 months ago?
Yeah. From the congregation, I think there's a lot of people that are anxious. A lot of people are feeling displaced. A lot of people are without a community that's significant for them. Theologically, the church is a group of people. It's not a place. And without that gathering, the church struggles. and one could make an argument that it really doesn't exist. We're doing the best we can with virtual tools to continue to offer times of worship, times of reflection, times of prayer, times of gathering together. But there's no replacing this.
Right.
There's no replacing our being together. And I think it's been very hard on people where that's concerned. I think it's also been very hard on people for them to understand how 375 people can go into Super One, but 100 people can't meet in the church. That loss of choice, that loss of a constitutional promise I think has really been far more difficult for people than they expected.
So Gary, as we're moving forward here, and we know that this plan, we really don't know what the plan is, I guess, from the governor, on when you can open up. Can you maybe share with me and everybody what your feelings are for moving forward and concerns?
As it stands now, and I have a difficult time really seeing it as a viable plan. But what's been presented to us, I don't see live music returning very well, if at all. The expectations of restaurants who are already struggling, even prior to the pandemic, they were already involved in an industry that's really challenging. Your overhead, B&O and L&I and all the taxes that are expected of them, it's very difficult going. And if they are challenged even then and can't hire musicians, they're certainly not going to be able to hire musicians when they're only allowed to have half capacity, 25% capacity, 75% capacity. It's unrealistic.
Right.
And I understand that. I've been in that business before. So unless we see a plan, a really identifiable plan with identifiable metrics and data, as we've heard about, that we're not seeing, I don't see us ever coming to a place where our state government is willing to put into effect us going back to being open, completely open.
Right.
And thus I don't see music returning. Real estate is a great need. Everybody needs housing. So, and we've learned how to flex with it. So I see that continuing, but I don't see right now a lot of hope for live music.
Okay. Gary, I want to thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about two different industries. One, the real estate, and I think more importantly, the entertainment side of what we see. Thank you so much, and hopefully things will work out for you.
Thanks.